Hello everyone, we are team number 22 and this is our teamwork demo. As a part of sprint number 1, we divided tasks in 5 group members. In Kanban board, we kept track of requested, in progress and done tasks. As you can see, this is our Kanban board in Kanbanize and all our tasks are done and only the YouTube video preparation is in progress. Our divided tasks were learning and exploring JMonkey Engine API, learning 3D animation using Blender software, integrating 3D models in JMonkey Engine, developing various scenarios, working with audio and animation. Now we can see our rundown chart over here. Now we did all the requirement gathering for the 3D gumball machine game, but we all faced various difficulties which every team member will further discuss along with their experiments in exploring JMonkey Engine.
Hello, I'm Varun. My contribution to sprint 1 is learning and exploring JMonkey engine by developing sample scenario. Then knowledge transfer from and to the other teammates and UTP and the DSR preparation, etc. We have created a sample scenario of island and we have initialized island with 3D objects created in Blender like human, fire logs and boats as we can see on the screen. For this, I have created a scene and added a terrain spatial to it as terrain spatial, add spatial terrain. Then to create island, I edited the terrain making some hills kind of structure by raising the terrain. Then I added grass and beach texture on the hills to make it look real. As it's a night, I have added few point lights as we can see on the screen. Add light, point light. For the ocean, I added water filter and to show tides, I added foam.
Hi, my name is Shivteja and I am one of the team member. In this sprint, I was learning and exploring JMonkey engine. I have explored on various functionalities. I have worked on the emitter functionality in JMonkey engine. This can be used for adding effects to the gumball machine as when a coin is inserted, then the gumball can be popped out with physics installed in it. In this example, it is shown as the fire in between the words. For this, I have added the emitter spatial in as I have added the emitter spatial in the terrain scene as you can see on the screen. The height of the fire can be affected by the gravity property as the gravity property is supposed to be less than 0 uh, in order to escape it from the gravity I have given the value as -1. One more functionality which I've worked in the JMonkey engine is the adding audio file to the JMonkey engine object, which is a mono audio file of the gunshot. This can be used in 3D gumball machine for adding a sound to clank turn and also gumball popping out. I have faced a problem while adding the audio as the sync was not appropriate and the file format is really being an issue.
Hello everyone, I'm Akshay Talati. For the 3D Gumball machine game Sprint 1, I was assigned the task of learning Blender to create 3D objects in Blender and learning to integrate and load 3D models in JMonkey engine scenarios. To begin with Blender, I created a simple boot as you can see over here in the Blender from scratch and loaded it into the terrain of the JMonkey engine created by my team member. This will further be helpful in putting 3D models in 3D Gumball machine game. After creating a boat, I created a human in the Blender as you can see over here and I integrated it into the JMonkey as well here as you can see over here. Now after creating a boat and human, I tried my hand in creating a gumball machine in the 3D format. Now, while exporting 3D Blender models, I faced problem in installing Augury and then exporting objects using Augury. These I exported only using .blem format, which was not an ideal and anticipated format to that of the .sin format. Also, JMonkey engine was having problem with image formats, which resulted in JMonkey engine throwing exceptions in thread.
Hello all, I'm Rakesh Balsa. I've been working on this small game in JMonkey. We have this blue ball in here with which we play. It can move in all the four directions: left, right, forward, backward. Um, so when I press the left key on the keyboard, it moves to the left. When I press the right key, it moves to the right. And also there is a limitation to the distance it moves. It can't move further right now. I'm right now trying to move it a bit more right. So when the ball moves upward, I mean forward, and when it collides with the yellow ball, the score will be incremented by 5 points. The score is displayed on the screen on the bottom. uh, so you can clearly see that the camera is moving with the blue ball. So this is a kind of third person camera implementation which is required for the gumball machine. And I've faced problems like how to create a delay. I mean, I was able to create a delay for the entire program using a sleep method, but I needed a delay for just a specific method, so which was not possible. And collision was very difficult to implement because JMonkey does not support collision between geometry objects. I again need to add models to these objects using functions like bounding sphere and bounding boxes. So entirely collision, key bindings, 3D scenes, third person camera are the things I've been working on since they are all needed for the 3D gumball machine in JMonkey, for like when the gumball collides with the ground, or to move the person in all the directions, and for the camera to face the person from the back. I mean, just like it's a third person camera, and so on.
Hi, I'm Nitin. I had two major tasks in Sprint 1. My first task was to create a 3D model in Blender and then import it into JMonkey engine. As you can see here, I modeled few fire logs and implemented a texture onto it, and then I imported it into JMonkey. I used the same scenario used by my teammate. If you can zoom, you would see those blocks over here next to the fire. Yeah. And my other major task was to create a demo in JMonkey. I tried to implement to dispense the gumballs from the gumball machine. So on the mouse click, the gumball is dispensed. This could be changed so that the gumballs could be triggered after the crank is turned. We found it very difficult to work with the demos in JMonkey engine as we face problems with collisions, camera, audio, and importing models, as explained by my teammates. So moving on, we'll be working with Greenfoot from Sprint 2 as we feel we could build a much better game for the next sprint. Here is a sample game we made to start with.
I'm Varun, continuing with my contribution to Sprint 1. As we faced issues with JMonkey engine, we decided upon Greenfoot to implement 2D game in Sprint 2. We have already implemented Gumball machine in Greenfoot, and also I tried sample game in Greenfoot. Frog eats fishes and snake eats frog. When frog eats all of the fishes, it goes to the next level. When snake eats frog, game's over. Score increments when frog eats fish, as you can see in the screen. So, for Sprint 2, we are planning to implement superhero game or Angry Birds game. Wait till the release of game to play. Thank you.